Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. All right, it's time to get the balls in the air for the opening round coverage. Let's head out onto the course. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. We're thrilled to kick off this week's coverage on 2K Sports. Can't wait to see how this event plays out. And he's safely on the green. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole.
Well, that one started on a pretty handy line. And that makes him tied for first. The second hole at Playa Saona Ridge. Less than 500 yards, but is a par 5.
Just a little wandering right to left, dog leg par 5. That bunker down the left is in play. The second shot to a green that's protected by 2 bunkers on the right-hand side and a low area on the left. However, this hole, par 5, is very gettable.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's behind now, but that could be a motivating thing.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Oh, well holed for eagle. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. Well, the par 3 third is an absolute postcard here at Playa Saona.
It most certainly is. Water on the right-hand side, bunkers short and long left. Not very long, but this picturesque par 3 could be painful if you're not careful.
With this wind, that's a thing of beauty.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Gee, talking about bursting out of the gates.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Ridge, the 4th hole is a beauty. A short par 4 where there's so many options.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
Just a short putt remaining here. Our leader has built a 3-shot bar for here as we head over to the next. The 5th hole at Playa Saona Ridge certainly makes up for what little was on option at the hole.
I'm assuming that this hole's name is Diablo because it is a devil of a par 4. Very little room out to the right to find the fairway. Anything missing left, all the way down the hole, you're finding the ocean and a green that is perched right next to it as well. I don't know the best way to play this hole, but I know that 5 is a fantastic score.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. I like the look of this. And as we check the standings, our leader is currently ahead by 4. Well, the 6th tee shot here really requires a beauty.
Aim at that bunker in the middle of the fairway and either push or pull your tee shot because you don't want to be in it. From there, your second shot into a fairly flat, generous green, hourglass in shape. Not much to it, so good opportunity to make a par here, maybe even better.
That one just slides by. All these are bonuses. This putt's from about 18 feet. What a putt. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Well, our leader has built quite a comfortable advantage here. It's 7 shots as we head to the next. Well, after using the driver for a few of the holes, Rich, it's time to get back to the long irons, I see, off the tee at 7.
Just a layup required with either a long iron, hybrid, fairway wood, anything to keep it out of that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You do want to challenge it, however, because you want as little club or distance into this green as possible. Island green with trouble everywhere.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the course with the live action. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
As we head to the 8th at Playa Saona, Rich, it looks like we're heading back towards the clubhouse.
A strong par 4 here, Luke. Fairway bunkers on the left and right hand side. Second shot to a green protected by bunkers left and right, and a little bit long. You're going to find a waste area. This is really a beautiful par 4, but it can be a little daunting.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
The putt will start out pretty straight. Take a little turn to the right, nearing the hole.
The finishing hole to this front 9 at Playa Saona is another picturesque par 4.
Yeah, we've got waste area down the right-hand side, water in the distance. Driver probably not required off this shortish par 4. Second shot carries a water feature to a green just sitting there in the distance. Very receptive. You're thinking birdie all day long.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
Always great to be in the lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it.
Well, Rich, being half a Canadian these days, I certainly take a shining to Brooke Henderson because she really is a national hero. Arguably the best golfer in Canada, not just female. Of course, we know she's the best woman in Canada, but the way she plays the game, it really endears her to a lot of people, doesn't it?
Boy, it does. I'm still trying to figure out which half you're Canadian in, because I'm really not buying
the
that.
Back half.
I'm really not buying that statement there, Luke. I mean, just look at you know, the first thing I notice is how good she swings it. I mean, you just don't see many professionals in the game swing it that good, regardless whether it's men or women. She has got a world-class swing, and that stands out more than anything for me. And she's just out there, and she's having fun, but she wants it all. She wants to win every single week out there. And the competitive fire that burns inside her, it shows. I mean, she really wants to win every single week. You know, it's not happening, obviously, but I'd say what, she's a phenomenal player, and she's just going to win as many times as she wants to. It seems like, not how many they're going to give her, but she's a real deal.
Going with the 7. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. Over to 13, and the peninsula of this pleasant golf course comes into play.
You would love to just sit up here and stripe it right at this green, but you should know better not to. Bail out to the left-hand side. Leave yourself with a pretty simple pitch and run to a tiny green, just surrounded by the most beautiful setting you could ever imagine.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Put a good stroke on this one. This is going right at the hole. Is it going to go down? Oh, what a great roll. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Currently 14 under for the round. Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack. Going with the pitching wedge here. This looks to be a great golf shot. Putting for birdie. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. Well, I like the look of the line here. He should find the fairway. Standing over his second shot. Ooh, right by the hole. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the play, shall we? Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Curling ever so gently right to left here.
How good was that putt? After that, now 17 under for the tournament. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack. And it's only the first round. Quality shot, that one. Playing from around 150 yards here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. We get on the tee at 17, Rich. This is a hole you really want to make sure you position your ball properly.
Only the long hitters will be able to carry that bunker waist area on the right-hand side. Players bailing it out to the left off the tee do have the opportunity to kind of hit a low little chasing shot into this green if they so desire, but it's a difficult second shot no matter how you look at it. Not bad at all.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Sitting at 19 under now after that hole. Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack. Opting for the 5-wood.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
His round has come to a close. That is an impressive birdie. And that there is the completion of a very nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich?
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.